Okay, hi there guys. It has been about 6 months since I last updated the site. I've been busy and I'm still busy, but I thought maybe I should try to finish the projects that are still half done, like for example library management system. Um, I can't promise that I will answer questions anytime soon because I still have like a ton of work to do. Sorry about that. Um, Okay, so now I'll try to update the library management system. Okay, so let me start now and see what did I do with this project. Now I'm using a new laptop. Okay, so basically since I'm using a new one, I have to update some of the information. I suppose, let me have a look here. This one is, okay. Come on, okay, so this one suppose should be Asus. Okay, because this is a new PC, it's Asus. The user is already set, so that's an issue. Okay, what do I have to do next? I'll have to save that. Okay, I assume this will do. Let's have a look at the notes. Sorry, see the progress. I'm having some kind of weird problem with this machine. Okay, so here we need to work on the web, define web count table, blah blah blah. Okay, let's go to database design. What do we have? We have, oh, sorry. I need to create student identification password. Well, actually, if you look here, I just need to put the password in this table. So this one is not needed at all. So I'm going to change this one. I think I made an error here. And yeah, this is a small project. I'm not working in a team, so I can change things whenever I like. If you are working with a team, you should discuss things. So yeah, I suppose. Anyway, student password. Okay, what about these guys? Here, good. It's gonna be text. Okay, so I'm going to save this one. I will close this table. So since we updated that, we need to update the database management system. Open this one, tables, students, right click, and edit table schema. There we go. So student password. There we go. Hit OK. Now if I open the columns, wonderful. I will save that. Let's go to the business part and let's update the student class. Okay. I'm having some kind of problem, some kind of delay I'm getting whenever I switch between one window and another. Private student password string, private old student password as string. There we go. I will need to create the setter and getter for this one. So public subset student password psw as string me.student password equal psw. There we go. Wonderful. Now public function get student password as string and we return me.student password. Easy. Let's finish that and let's go to this insert part. So we will just update this one. This should be what? Student password. Okay, this is another parameter, so add 6. You can have a look at the SQL statement. We just added the student password here. Number of parameters increase. Now the password is not the last one, it's the one before. You can see here. So for this reason, this is gonna be student password. There we go. Okay, now we update this guy. Let's move down. Okay, now we need to get some values from the database. This is for loading. So me.studentPassword equal dbms dot get column value s followed by student password. There we go. Easy, straightforward. This one me dot old student password equals me dot student password. Wonderful. Let's go and okay, this is checking if the values were changed, so we need to add a new record. ftmp dot student password. I think. Wait a second. Yeah. Old student password doesn't equals me dot old student password. Then return yes. Values has been changed. Otherwise no. Okay, now for updating the database, let's see. Control V. Update student set student password. This is gonna be student password. There we go. Wonderful. Continuing on this path, student password, student password. Okay, this one updated, removed from database. We don't need to display the information of students to the users, and full combo box with student names. Okay, so we finished this one. I'm gonna save it. Now we need to test the work, so I'm gonna close this. I'm gonna save that. Now before I test, I will stop the recording and start it again, just in order to address any audio delays. Okay, so now I'm gonna start testing. So this is gonna be the startup project here. Now I'm gonna run this. Okay, I'm still getting a delay. The Visual Studio is not responding as it is supposed to do, but anyway, I hope I could figure out what the reason for that is, because it's very annoying. I lose about 5 seconds every time I'm trying to switch between a design view and text view or something like that. So it's quite annoying. Okay. So the test's working until test 18. Let's have a look at test 18. Now let's collapse this one and let's go to this. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, about 7 seconds until I get response. Now I have to wait another 7 seconds to get this one displayed. Sorry about that, guys. Okay. Go. Wait a second. 17 and 18. Okay, we have this one. Oh, so when we are inserting the students, let's run this. Okay, so we got into this one. I'm gonna go to debug and step into. Okay, so I will make this one step over. Okay, another step over, another step over, step over, and I think this is this one's working fine. Now I need this is gonna execute the SQL statement. Wonderful. So I'm gonna step over and we're getting an exception, so the insert part is not working, and the error is okay, null argument exception, blah 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 blah. Okay, so we are passing a missing parameter, So let's have a look here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so the password need to be set. At least I suppose I need to set it even if it's an empty string. So for this reason, I'm gonna say sd.set student password to an empty string, something like this. Okay, so let's have a look now and see if this works. Come on, my friend, and go. Okay, and everything now is working fine. So the important thing here, it's not an error, but rather that if you don't supply the password, even if it is an empty string, the code won't work. What this means is I need to update the code here in the client. So let's have a look over this guy. Add book, add student. Where is that? This add student form. There we go. We could, for example, add 2 fields for setting the password, but I won't do that. Okay. I will just update the insert data method. So here, what are we getting? Okay, there we go. So student obj dot set student password an empty string. There we go. Okay, this is an empty string, and hopefully this will work. Okay, one last thing, since the information there's some information in the database, I would assume that adding this column would result in null values, and these are gonna create some kind of problem. For example, Michael here, as you can see, this is I'm gonna put a space as a password, and I will go and save that, and I close it. Okay, so I suppose this solves the issue. Okay, let me set this one as the start of a project, and now I will run this one. I will try to access the system as the administrator. I think it was I had admin and Smith 99, something like this. Smith 99 23. Okay, so we have students here. We have this guy. Okay. So we have the student password. Student password should not be displayed here. Why I'm displaying this one? Okay, so I will have to go back to not this guy. Let's go to students class. Where's this guy? Where's the display? Oh, so you can see from here I'm using select star from students. For this reason I need to okay, so I have the student ID, name, year, contact, email. So instead of this I will specify the columns I want to display. So Control C, Control V. Okay, the name. Okay, Control V. And next we have what? We have the year. Okay, and after the year we have the contact, email, and identification. Email. Probably if I tried to type them that would have been faster, right? I suppose I got a little bit lazy. Control C and put this one here. Okay, so now we updated this one. Instead of select a star, this will force the system to get only the fields we want to display. Okay, so the password will be hidden. Okay, another technique would be to display all the fields and then hide the column of the password. This is another technique. Anyway, so let's run this one and see if it's gonna work well. Okay, come on my friend. Work a little bit faster. The Smith 99 1 2 3 and go. Student, and as you can see here, there is no password field. Okay, so we finished one step. Let's have a look at the Excel file. Okay, so development steps, we finished. Well, this one you could say it's finished. This one, web account, I will use the same student information. So this is it. Now creating an account. Now this is the thing I'm gonna do. I will not create account using the web because I want the accounts to be linked, so I will make things easier in my case. Okay, so I will ignore this one. Okay, and since these are not in the system, so I suppose these two will be deleted. Delete, and this one should be okay, define web password and add it to table. Okay, so this is what should have what I did here. Now I need to add the option to change the password. Okay, now changing the password will be done using the administrator. Okay, so I'm still not working on the website. So far we are just updating the basic libraries. Okay, anyway, bear with me. We'll reach to that soon. Now let's have a look here. We need to put this students class. Okay, so now we already did that. We just need to update the interface. So here we have what? Add book, add stuff, etc. Okay, so I'm gonna add a field here and I'm gonna call it Windows form. Okay, this is gonna be a dialog. Where's that? Dialog. And I'm gonna call this update or set student password form. Okay, student password form, and I'm gonna add this one. Come on my friend. Okay, as you can see the delay, it's killing me. Anyway, I'm not sure if this is related to Git I added here, maybe. Anyway, so I'm gonna add this. I'm gonna put a student name. Yeah, just copying these, edit and copy, student password, and I'm gonna paste it here. Wonderful. Okay, now this is gonna be what I'm gonna change this from student name into student password. Okay, these two guys I'm gonna copy holding the control key, and this is gonna be confirm password. Confirm password. Wonderful. This field is read only. You don't want to change the student name. Okay, so as you can see here, very easy, very straightforward. Okay, now there is another thing to be done. this one and this one need to have, where is it, password char. We will put a star here, and so that when we type text only we will get only stars. Okay, so yeah, finally, what do I need to check? Center parent. Okay, good. Now oh, the title here, set student password, set student password, enter. Now okay, let's define a few things here. Okay, so here 1, 2, 3. Okay, so this form is used to update student password. Okay, so in the load event, okay, initialization of GUI happens here. Okay, the load event. So what we need is to define an object. So public student obj as wait a second, what I called it, library management system dot student class. Okay, so this is a student class object. I need to set it from outside. Okay, I will, instead of this one, I'll just put one comment. Okay, used to store student information. There we go. Now, what do I need to do here? Let's go to the initialization part. Initialization is very straightforward. I'm gonna say me.student name dot. Okay, sorry, the recording stopped suddenly. Anyway, so continuing here, now I'm gonna set the student name that I want to display. So text equals student object dot get student name. Student name. There we go. Very straightforward. Okay. Now what we need to do is when we click the OK button, we want to update the password. So this is what are we gonna do? This method is used to update the password. There we go. So first step is to perform validation. First step is to perform validation. Okay. So how do we do that? We need to check the text box. So if wait a second. I didn't set the names for these text boxes. Come on. Another delay. 7 seconds. Okay. So this is gonna be sorry, PSW, and this is gonna be PSW2. PSW2. Okay. Let's go here. There we go. Okay, now, so if psw.text doesn't equal psw2.text, then MSG box, okay, student password and its confirmation don't match. Okay, this is the error, followed by critical or OK only and error. And then I'm going to say psw.focus and exit the subroutine. So this is the first check. The second one is that you didn't enter password default at all. So if psw.text equals nothing, then MSG box student password can't be empty, critical or OK only, error. and psw.focus and exit sub. So sorry, it's very straightforward. This is the validation part. Now all we need to do is to update the object. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna say student obj.set password psw.text. Now we need to save the information. So if not dbms, wait a second, in window.dbms dot, wait a second, forgetting things, student obj.update database. I need to pass the this one. Okay, that's wonderful, followed by true. Then I'm gonna say MSG box error while updating or let's say unable of updating student password critical or okay only, and I'm gonna say here error. That's it, and exit sub. Very easy, very straightforward. Okay, so this is it. This is the set student password form. Now we need to add this option to the users. So let's go to the main window here of the library management system. Come on, my friend. Okay, so now I'm gonna put this one here. There we go. Set password. There we go. I'll move this one, put it here. Wonderful. Now I will double click. Let's have a look now. Sorry about the delay. Okay. Now this method is used to what do you call it? This method is used to display. Oh, sorry, update password. There we go. So we need to do a few things. So I'm gonna copy some of the code because I don't want to remember things. I'm a lazy person. So I'll copy this one and then update it. Okay, there we go. So we check if the student is selected. Wonderful. We get the student ID. Wonderful. We will load the student. We will create a form. Now instead of edit student form, set student password form. We will set student ID. We will show this one. If it is okay, we might need to fill the database. Okay, and this is it. Very easy, very straightforward. Okay, I'm gonna save that and I'm gonna run it. Let's have a look if this works. Okay, so I'm gonna go with Smith 99123 and I'm gonna hit OK. Let's go to the students. This is our friend. I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna say set password hello, and I'm gonna say here hello. The only problem is that the tab order is wrong, so I need to fix that. I'm gonna hit OK. It's updated. If we want to check the data, I'm gonna right click here and show table data. Let's have a look. Come on, my friend. Okay, so you can see this is the password hello that I typed, so it's working perfectly fine. Okay, wait a second. Come on. I need now to update the tab order of the form, so save that. And where's that? Where is the set student password? There we go. Dun. Come on, please. Okay, there we go. So the tab index for the first one is 0. Tab index for the second is gonna be 1. tab index for this one is going to be 2. For this one is going to be, wait a second, 3, followed by 4, followed by 5. Okay, so I suppose this solves the order. Okay, now before continuing, I believe this is almost an hour, or at least 45 minutes, so I will stop now because I still have things to do now. Sorry about that. Well, okay. Come on. Come on. Okay, this is torture. So let's go here. Okay, while I'm doing this, I'll close this window. And sorry, there we go. So now let's have a look at what we have done. So here, this is change password. Okay, so the things we did today, we updated the database, we updated the business components part, and we added the functionality to change the password, and yeah, we added an option to change the password within the system. We still haven't worked on the website. Okay, we haven't done this. So, well, let's go here. Let's have a look at the progress. 58%, which is okay, I suppose. Okay, so now I'm gonna save that. So I hope you will find this work useful. Hopefully soon I'll be able to add more tutorials and finish this one as soon as possible. It all depends on time and work and things related to my study. If things go well, I'll have more time. If things go bad, I won't have any time. So wish me luck, guys. Okay, thanks for watching and have a nice day. Bye bye.